Boeing 536 Heavy, runway 14 left, cleared for takeoff.
We're clear for takeoff, 14 left, Boeing 536 Heavy.
Rotate. Okay, here what you can. I'm Randy Double. I'm the chief pilot for the 787 for the Boeing company, and I'm one of the pilots who flew the air show at Paris. We ultimately flew the profile 7 times to get that footage that you see in the video.
Touch and go for Boeing 0536.
Each time we flew it, the helicopter was in a different position, so he could get shots of the same maneuver from different angles, and then that could all be edited together.
Suntower 503, traffic, helicopter departing runway 18 when we're in Paris.
We had thoroughly briefed ahead of time exactly what the profile was. So this is a reasonable turn, level turn, back in towards show center. And then as soon as we get the bulk of the turn out of the way, we should be within the 1 mile range that allows us to go below 1,000 feet.
If it works out, we'd like to be on the inside of that 360 and we can follow around the whole thing, get a nice turnaround.
Helicopter, we're clear on the runway right now.
Boeing 536 Heavy, Grand Canyon Tower, taxi via runway 32 right, then make 180 at the end.
Roger, 32 right, 180 at the end, and the helicopter would like to follow along with us if possible.
He started maneuvering to different parts of the profile, whether it's on the opposite side of the runway, whether it's on the inside of our first turn, the inside of our second turn, or way overhead the departure end of the runway so he could get that head-on shot as we take off. When we go to Moses Lake, we have our own ground photographers and other engineers that will help support and help us do some of the planning. They're standing out by the end of the runway while we do our profile. It's a baseline 787-9.
Boeing 536 Heavy, runway 14 left, clear for the option.
Roger, clear for the option.
The standard max gross weights allowed, the standard max landing weights that we take into account. So it had a regular interior, had all the lavs, all the galleys installed. When we fly that profile, we always stay in what we define, what the pilots define as the normal envelope of the airplane. We're not going to extreme G's or speeds on the airplane. We're staying in what could normally be flown. I mean, even with passengers on board for whatever reason, the airplane can easily handle that maneuvering. Well, I love flying the airplanes, and it's fun to be able to maneuver, not worrying about spilling coffee and drinks and that type of thing. And the main objective is to show the airplane off, to let the public see the airplane at various angles so you can get the planform view of the airplane, so you can see how smooth and graceful it looks when it's doing fairly tight turns, how quiet it is.
Fox Center, left base runway 4 traffic to be Boeing Dreamliner, right runway 3 track, right to Rebel.
I think it's exciting to people. We saw a lot of that same excitement at the air show. It was just wall-to-wall people as far as you could see, and they were all so excited to see the airplane. The folks were out there going like that to us because they knew it was coming.